Okay, let's request some time off for Nurse No Travel here. So we're back on her main page, and we have a couple of options to get there. We can simply go to her calendar up at the top of the page here and click on that. And I know I'm in the right place because in the top left here, I've got this button that says request time off. So I could indicate that um, Thursday, the 7th of December here is a date she wants to deal with. So I can click on that and hit request time off. And I'll see this little pop-up window occur. You can see ADP has pre-populated this time off request with our date and a to date. And then it says what time off policy do we want to apply. Again, right now we haven't uploaded vacation into the system yet, but so she's just going to take this as a personal day. And this amount is in hours, so I'm going to put 8, starting at 8 a.m. I can leave a note here for my supervisor that says, taking the day to attend my daughter's school event. And I would also like, today is the November the 13th. I am going to ask for a response by November the 15th. And I'm just going to hit submit. And it tells me my request is successful. You can see here on Thursday, December the 7th, I have a pending vacation request. And I'm going to go back to my home screen. The other way, as Nurse No Travel, I could have gone and submitted that as I could have said myself, time off, request time off, and it brings me to exactly the same calendar. So either through the menus or through the handy computer calendar up here at the top. So now what I'm going to do, she has sent that vacation or time off request. I'm going to log out of Nurse No Travel. And I'm going to go back to my hot button there, and I'm going to log in as her supervisor. And that is this user called supervisor, oddly enough. And you can see on supervisor's main page here, there's something in their message center. So we'll log into here, we'll click view all messages, and I can see I have an employee time off request from No Travel Nurse. I can see it was submitted today. It's requested for December the 7th. And again, ADP uses day, month, year in their time stamping. It's the US standard, but we'll all have to get used to the fact that this isn't July 12th, 2017. This is in fact December 7th. It takes a little bit to get used to. And I can see that note that the employee put on the item. So up here, I can either reject her time off request or I can hit approve. In this case, I'm going to hit approve. This has now disappeared from my current task list, and in a little bit, the red number 1 by my email will disappear. And the supervisor's job is done, so I'm going to log out of the supervisor, and I'm going to log back in as Nurse No Travel. And here on Nurse No Travel, I can now see I have 3 items in my message center. I'm going to view all messages. And I can see that the time off request for, well, before I do that, down below that, this is the send recognition when I requested the time off. So I can acknowledge that one. And then here is where my supervisor did in fact approve it. So I can acknowledge that one. I'm going to hit archive to get rid of them and confirm. We'll have a look at what this was. Oh, this was when we changed the name in the previous video. We changed her preferred name to Susan. We have this set so that you get an automatic email back whenever anything in your profile is changed. So that's done now. If Nurse No Travel looks at her calendar, I can see that, in fact, December the 7th is now approved as vacation. You can see the blue line for her scheduled work is gone. So her time off is approved. And back to the home screen.